No, 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 no. Tell the world and with my girl. When I'm gone, you tell my lips, everything been about me on the phone. About the telephone, it hit the floor. Tell my lips, tell my fingertips, I love you no more. Don't tell my heart, my achy breaky heart. Just don't think you understand. If you tell my heart, my achy breaky heart, he might blow up and kill this man. I moved to Arkansas, but my leg live to my lips. Let me anyway, and a wish Danny, please. Not okay. I don't mean today. Don't touch my heart, my achy breaky heart. Just don't think you understand. Tell my heart, my achy breaky heart. He might blow up and kill this man. No, 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 no. Tell my heart, my achy breaky heart. Just don't think you understand. Tell my heart, my achy breaky heart. He might blow up and kill this man. Don't tell my heart, my achy breaky heart. Just don't think you understand. If you heart, my achy breaky heart. He might blow up and kill this man. Yeah, we'll be live here in just a moment. What? Wait in the building door next door. Back in this building bathroom floor. I forget that I give an extra key. Their eyes off me. Oh, it does. Oh, it does. Oh, best. Oh, best. Oh, best. No best. On the counter. Over. Sodas. Back in this bathroom door. About to see. Who does? Wes. 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 From the past. Wes. Oh, Wes. Wes. On the counter. Oh, fuck. Wasn't me. Sure, wasn't me. Next door. Back in this building bathroom floor. I forget that I gave an extra key. Here we go, y'all. We are live with extra Mikey on a chase.
This driver, right, Stu?
Yeah, they're tracking the driver, and it's one of those ones. It's definitely holiday season. Holiday talks about family, and then when you talk about family, not everything is always good. This started as a restraining order in the South Pasadena area this morning. Apparently, the person inside that car banging on a door, but there was a restraining order against this person. And then, well, they called 911. That's what you do. Then South Pasadena PD actually got there, and they saw the vehicle, and then the pursuit started. The vehicle was on the freeway for some time. Basically, we are right now, you can see it. We're in the El Monte area, and, he's basically not being chased by anybody. There's definitely law enforcement above them, and I have a feeling that Dylan, my pilot, not knowing exactly where it is because, he does have it now, but there is no law enforcement on the ground, so there's no lights and sirens, but this vehicle continues to drive just a little bit erratic. It hasn't stopped for any of the stop signs. That's something that does concern me. Thank goodness it's a little bit lighter today, but you can see right there, that's a solid red. And making a U-turn. Again, no law enforcement behind it, no lights and sirens, nobody trying to stop the vehicle, but this definitely has law enforcement in the air. Again, as we understand it, this has all started from some sort of restraining order being broken this morning as the driver of that vehicle banging on a door, clearly wanting to talk to somebody. But again, we don't have any real details except for the fact that it was a restraining order. And again, you can see that vehicle just making U-turns out here. It was in a residential area just before, and I thought actually he was probably maybe going home. But continues to just make these erratic turns out here, and we're definitely in downtown El Monte.
Well, Stu, I'm wondering because he made several U-turns. I mean, he's been ignoring largely like the traffic lights and stop signs. Why is this not a pursuit? Why are they just tracking him?
I think it's one of those ones where it's a lot of protocol involved. And, in law enforcement, they've had a lot of, there's been a lot of fatalities and bad accidents involving pursuits. So the law enforcement, the police departments, they have set in new protocols to say, okay, this is what we're going to chase. This is not what we're not going to chase. Right now, this driver, it started in South Pasadena. South Pass, they don't have any of their vehicles here in El Monte. El Monte PD, I'm sure they know about it. I'm sure they watch Fox. But the deal is do they want to get involved? Do they want to put a car behind it? They want to try to pull them over? Clearly, this person not going to pull over because we've seen the pursuit going on. I don't think the difference between El Monte PD or South Pass is going to be what's going to make the call for this driver to pull over. So right now you can see him definitely on the phone looking up, maybe even at us. There's a lot of other law enforcement. There's actually a lot. There's two other law enforcement helicopters above it.
Two law enforcement helicopters right there.
On the phone right now. Maybe the person at the house where the restraining order was being broken, maybe that person calling, trying to talk some sense into them, saying, hey, just pull over. The fire department there, maybe they're out, but they're probably here in the helicopters. And now I understand it that there are some black and whites getting closer by. That's what Dylan just said. He said he saw some on the roadway down there. So maybe they're gonna turn this back into a pursuit. Maybe they're just staying nearby in case he pulls over. But right now, it's just kind of following this person. hopefully they don't do anything too erratic.
Too
And the
stupid.
best thing would be just kind of pull over and maybe, oh, look at that, wrong
That's
side
what I'm
of the road.
saying, right?
Wrong
So
side of the road
wrong way
now.
driving. He's doing all
Driving
these
Whenever
moves.
you're stuck with
erratically.
family, emotions start running high and poor decisions are made, and you just don't want to see anybody get hurt.
Oh,
Well, yeah,
shit.
because usually it is involving
Damn.
domestic calls where police officers encounter really deadly situations,
Sky
sadly
Fox
and
TOC, we have
unfortunately.
no IFB.
Oh, I guess you can't hear us, but yes, we see that time and time again where it is for a domestic violence call, and things can escalate
DV.
fairly quickly because emotions are running high. You know, I'm thinking as we're watching this, the streets are not quite as busy as they could be and will be, right? So a little bit more freedom in movement there. It was interesting. We saw him not too long ago, stopped at the red light, though.
He was. That was a big intersection.
And
but
then,
he had several close calls with other cars. And then I guess if the idea is you don't want to make things worse by upscaling it to an actual pursuit, I mean, he's driving erratically anyway. So what's the utility with that? And he's making
another U-turn.
These random
Illegal U-turn, almost hitting the car.
Is he parking?
Is he parking?
He's not parking.
Right there at the curb.
Okay.
And, maybe this. Okay, he's out.
Now he's coming out.
Out of the vehicle. That's a plus. And I venture to say law enforcement probably going to be close by. I'm going to stay a little bit wider. Looks like he's just walking into his apartment. This is where it might become more of a standoff. But if this is the area where he lives, then they might actually have
maybe a standoff here at
the
the apartment complex.
Oh, it's the Civic Center. Maybe he's just going to go and talk to the judge.
No,
I don't think the judge is there right now, but definitely just
at
pulled
the
up at the Civic
courthouse
Center out here, and this is going to be in downtown Almonte. Maybe he's going to turn himself in. Really, it is actually the police station as well. I just saw the Statue of Liberty, so I know exactly where we are. There you go, El Monte PD pulling up. So definitely the right thing to do. I definitely would say that was the right thing to do, but hopefully it doesn't turn out to be a standoff. There's one of the law enforcement helicopters. Definitely went inside there, and
he's now inside.
This just comes to a peaceful end right there. But again, whenever the holiday season happens, we have a lot of good, but then there's a lot of family, and then there could be a lot of other issues as well.
El Monte.
You saw those officers. Boogie has made the turn, and the Civic Center definitely went to the police station portion of the Civic Center.
Well, that was certainly interesting. Very nonchalantly, casually pulled up.
Nonchalantly.
Spot,
yep.
And then just got out and went in. Okay, well, best case
scenario. They didn't have to go to him. He went to them.
We are following breaking news. The LAPD in pursuit. This just started in Van Nuys. No word on the want just yet. We're working on it. Good evening. You're watching LA Live News Tonight. I am Laura Diaz. So we're going to bring in Tim Lynn right now, our expert on these police chases. Tim, this is an LAPD pursuit in Van Nuys at Delano Street and Cedros. What do you know at this hour?
Right now, there's not much information on this that we've confirmed, but LAPD has been chasing this for quite a while. And
quite a while. 914, 68 degrees.
It does have the right or left front tire flat, and you'll see that spark every once in a while. But it's been pretty much going in circles in this area.
Left
around
front
the
tire is gone.
So LAPD, along with their helicopter, is staying with it. You can see another turn here. Going back, but right now they're just waiting for that tire to fail and hopefully for the car to become disabled to where the suspect won't be able to pursue anymore. But they have, like I said, attempted spike strips, and unknown if the tire is flat from that or from other sort of damage he may have done during this pursuit.
Well, if there's any good news, of course,
9:15 p.m.
here in this part of the valley, they're rather wide, so you can make a turn like he just made, even at a quick pace, and not hit a car parked on the street. What will be their number one concern at this hour at 9:15 at night?
Well, right now would be pedestrians, because even though the streets are wide and he's able to make those turns, because he's circling in the same area over and over, it tends to draw people out. And then you might have people out in the street trying to get their social media pictures and, become victims of this. But just sticking with them right now and just watching the procedure by the LAPD right now. Looks like they're just sticking with him, trying to keep track of him with the helicopter, with the ground car, in case it does come to a stop, but not being too aggressive with the vehicles. But like I said, with these turns he's doing, staying in the same general area, I'm sure they're setting up some type of plan to be able to disable the rest of the tires on this, but at the same time, not being really aggressive to where they're trying to do the pit maneuver or spin him out. But these streets here can bring people out, as I said, and you don't see that pedestrian or person standing in the street until it's too late. But hopefully he runs out of tires, or this driver runs out of tires here shortly before anybody really gets hurt.
They're now at Calvert Street and Kester. Ooh, just hit a car right there.
Shit.
On his side.
Oh, shit. Hold on. Let's rewind that.
He's out of tires, or this driver runs out of tires here shortly before anybody really gets hurt.
They're now at Calvert Street and Kester.
Oh.
Ooh, just hit a car right there. Flipped over on his side.
Damn.
It
so
just
shows you the danger, right, Tim? I mean, he wasn't going that fast.
Not at all. He just moved over, just hit that car just right. It sent him up over the side. And now they're going to have to hold the positions and be very careful getting in on this, because even though he's a wanted suspect, they have to be protected getting in there. You see them making a very aggressive move. Obviously, we must be the windshield out, because that's the way he's coming out, and now taking him into custody, and now they'll call for LA Fire Department to come in and render aid if needed.
We're hearing now assault with a deadly weapon suspect.
Oh, damn.
As retired law enforcement, on a scale of 1 to 10, this is a 10. And this is something you have to be very concerned about. We saw about a dozen officers approaching, and it is a very delicate operation. He's a suspect, but he also was potentially injured when he lost control of his vehicle.
That's correct. And that's you have to not only having to protect yourself in this situation, you also have to go up and render aid if that person is hurt. And for what I'm looking at, it looks like maybe the windshield came out, or I couldn't tell if there was a moonroof on it. But the way they pulled him out, it definitely was through the front there. And for whatever
officers who were in pursuit of him a short time
ago.
We're going to check out of that story and
hold on, y'all. Oh, that was it. Oh. That was it, y'all. Let me try and get something here. Well, then the door next door. Back in the spin bathroom floor. I'll get the light and an extra key.
How y'all doing tonight? Yeah, go ahead. Put us on here.
Hey, y'all go follow me on TikTok, guys.
Follow you on TikTok.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. No, don't do that.
7153, guys. Let's see how many followers you got. John, where are you live at? Twitch, Kick, YouTube, Rumble, my website.
Are you on TikTok right now?
I'm not on TikTok right now.
Okay. What are you on right now?
I'm on Twitch. I'll be on Twitch.
Oh, Twitch.
YouTube.
Oh, damn, all of them at once.
Rumble.
Damn,
and my website, bcvascanner.com.
Damn.
All right, give me that username one more time. You guys, let's see if we can get any more followers.
Destiny7153.
Destiny7153. She has 808 followers, guys. Let's see what we can do for her. See what we can do.
Bye-bye, y'all.
It's cold in here. It's cold in here. Dang.